And then John Renison, who's a developer associated with the project, gets up there and he makes kind of one last stand and just says, hey, so we already got approval to build this shopping center. I think it was in 2016. And we have another plan that you guys have already approved. We're just trying to change the plan and make it better. So if you turn us down on this Chick-fil-A, and the project also was revealed to have a Panera in it, if you
The new project you're
this new
saying? Okay.
project, if you turn us down on this Chick-fil-A Panera shopping center, we're going to go do something you don't like. And it's going to have more traffic according to our analysis. And then developers will say, well, and we couldn't get as favorable a mix of tenants, in their phrase, that would be catering to more lower income folks. They didn't name specific businesses, but usually that's going to be like, that reference would be like tobacco shops, the big smoke beer type places, maybe a vape store. I don't know, a vape store, you kind of like lower quality type businesses that maybe people would not like less. That is a card that the developer played and said, well, if you don't like Chick-fil-A and Panera, we could do something. We've already got approval in the book to do something that's going to have more traffic and with businesses you guys don't even like, that you don't want on your main drag coming into town. And they went, and all right, let's vote on it. And they go to vote. It was a little bit dramatic because they go to vote, and Council President Russell was still a no, and Council Member Kwame was still a yes, and then Council Member May said, I'm going to pass. And then Council Member Melissa Gindelsberger also passed, and we're sitting there going, well, what are they going to do? And May said, I still don't like this. I'm going to vote no. But Gindelsberger changed her vote and said, you know what? I'm going to support it. And she did not she did not really elaborate on what caused her to change her mind. So I don't know exactly what led her to pass on that vote and then change her mind. But because it was then 2-2 with Gindelsberger and Kwame both supporting the project, then Mayor Pike came in and broke the tie once again, which he did in that first approval, except with a different mix of council members, to say, yes, we're going to do this. And Mayor Pike, and he really laid out his philosophy that was a big thing that was different between him and former Mayor Pierce during the campaign. He before the vote, he said, we can't have just dirt lots in the city of Eagle. And he said, I think it's bad for the tax base. We need commercial development. We need to bring in more services and more, tax revenue to do more services for people and help with property tax relief and economic development. And again, remember back to former Mayor Pierce, he was really, staunchly against trying to attract new chains and new businesses to come into Eagle. He wanted to grow what was already here. He wasn't wanting to be as aggressive with bringing new businesses in because he wanted things to stay small and stay essentially as they are in many ways. And so Pike really put, kind of a flag in the ground, like, no, I'm pro businesses opening here, new businesses coming, economic development, commercial development. Let's do it. And so they got that approval, and the developers, put out a statement. They told me, they said, yep, we're really happy the city came around. This is going to be good for everybody. And so that's what's going to happen now.